The technical officials for this session are the chief referee from Greece, Paschalina Nerdzatsky. The left side referee from Yemen, Mohammed Al-Qirsh. The right side referee from Kazakhstan, Olga Prokopishina. The technical controller from Kazakhstan, Natalia Tskai. The VRS technical officials from Colombia, Jenny Ortez. From Slovakia, Martin Kapla. From Georgia, Mariam Deverdani. And the technical delegate from Italy, Chiara Scivarini. Spotter loaders, please preload the bar to 150 kilos, rack height 17. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For the first attempt, representing Azerbaijan, Talib Zinilov.
So we welcome you to the final event of the day, the men's over 107 kilogram category. My name is John Horn for this final event. Been an exciting day of competition. Past 10 hours or so, seen lots of exciting para-powerlifting here in Georgia. Tbilisi, Georgia, to be exact. So the first competitor in this men's over 107 kilogram group, Talib Zinilov, 19 years old. Waiting to see what the official referee count is. And 3 white flags go up. Again, a little difficulty with the electronics. Saw that at the end of the last event with the men's up to 107 kilograms. So it's carried over into the start of the men's over 107 kilogram. But if there is a technical issue, the judges can get through that by raising white or red flags instead. Another look at Zinilov's lift. The next generation European record holder, 19 years old. So next up is Shamo Aslanov from Azerbaijan, 42 years old, former Paralympian. So immediately the bar is going up with more weight, 200 kilograms on this weight. So 2 athletes from Azerbaijan, 2 from Georgia, and 1 from Jordan in this final competition. There was an athlete who was going to be taking part from Ghana, but he is not now. So we've gone from 6 to 5 in terms of how many athletes. So here's 200 kilograms for Aslanov.
No lift.
No lift. The 2
loaders load the bar to 227 kilos.
Referees didn't like something.
21.
So didn't pass at 200 kilograms.
For the first attempt, representing Georgia, Georgi Latsabidze.
So it's Georgi Latsabitsky going next. His first lift, he'll attempt 227 kilograms. Host Nation has fared quite nicely the last couple of days. They've had the most athletes at this event, which is not unusual. Usually the countries that are hosting these World Cup events tend to have more athletes than others. So just to give you an idea, the world record holder lifted 310 kilograms, and this is 227. So it's a lot of weights, but just think of the difference there between 310 and 227. So here we go.
Good.
And he does it. That's a good lift. 2 out of the 3 referees got it done. And a moment of satisfaction from Latsabitsky.
Loaders, load the bar to 230 kilos, rack height 17.
Latsabitsky just taking a little bit of extra time. Crowd cheering on Latsabitsky as he leaves the field of play.
For the first attempt, representing Jordan, Jamil Salti.
So it's Jamil El Shebli who will go next. From Jordan, we've heard the national anthem from Jordan a couple times today. Jordan doing very well in the competition. But the story, El Shebli, he's a former Paralympic shot putter as well. Took part in the shot put at the Beijing Olympics, won a silver medal there. Also in Athens back in 2004 in silver. Won a silver there. And then he's accomplished quite a fair bit in powerlifting as well. Won the gold medal in Tokyo in 2020. 230 kilograms.
Good.
And that's a good lift. 2 of the 3 referees agreed. And a little wave out to the crowd. I'm not sure exactly what that suggestion was. I don't know if that was a money suggestion or I'm not sure, but maybe just a little fun gesture to somebody in the crowd. But 230 kilograms gives him first place.
Representing Georgia, Akaki Gentratsi.
So now, one of the favorites for the gold medal, Akaki Gentratsi. So he's the final lifter in this first round. He's going to attempt 235 kilograms. Won the bronze medal at the Paris Paralympics last summer. Finished fourth in Tokyo in 2020. The crowd really likes that, getting behind their athletes. And that's a whiteout. That's a good lift, as good as it can be. So 235 kilograms for Akaki Gentratsi. So he leads the way in the gold medal position right now. Looking at the updated medal standings, Georgia has just one gold medal so far, 5 silvers and 11 bronze. So I'm sure the crowd would like to see another gold medal here in this final competition of the day. Kazakhstan still leading the way with 26 medals overall. Uzbekistan 15. Armenia with 12, Poland and the Ukraine with 11 each round out the top 5. Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan both 10 gold medals lead the way. So it's Talib Zenilov with his second attempt. Successful at 150 in the first round. This is 157. That's a good lift. Two of the 3 referees agree.
Loaders load the bar to 208 kilos, rack height 17. For the second attempt, representing Azerbaijan, Shamu Aslanov.
So Shamu Aslanov will go next. He was the only athlete to not have a successful lift in the first round. So obviously he'd like to be successful in the second, and he's added 8 kilograms to the bar, so it wasn't successful at 200 kilograms, but he's going to give it a shot at 208 kilograms now.
1 minute.
Final preparations before this big lift, 208 kilograms.
No lift.
No lift. That's the press sequence again. So 0 for 2 for Aslanov. Not too pleased, but gets a good round of applause from the audience.
Rack height 21.
So you hear the announcer announcing the rack heights and adjusting the weight, but also adjusting the rack heights. The rack height means where the bar is set on the rack. So some athletes have it lower, some have it higher, can go anywhere from level 1 all the way up to, in this case, 21. Depends on the size of the athlete, how strong they are, the length of their arms, that sort of thing. So it's not just the weight that gets adjusted, it's the rack height as well. So Georgi Tbilisi will go next. Had a successful 227 kilogram lift in the first round. This attempt will be 234 kilograms.
No lift.
And no lift. Press sequence not to the referee's likings.
Second attempt from Georgia,
When there's a press sequence issue, the athlete fails to press the bar usually.
The lift challenge has been rejected and the lift remains as no lift.
So the coach decided to challenge the lift, but as we've seen several times this week, not many challenges get turned over. We did see one though that did, but for the bulk of them do not.
Loaders load the bar to 235 kilos, rack height 17.
So Tbilisi will stay in third position at this point. And then there are two competitors left in this second round.
Second attempt representing Jordan, Jamil Salti.
Jamil El Shebli from Jordan. Successful at 230 kilograms. Going for 235 here. Three-time Paralympian in the sport of powerlifting. As we mentioned previously too, also a shot putter as well. So competed in Athens and Beijing as a shot putter. And in London in 2012, he finished in 4th that year.
No lift.
And that's no lift, the press sequence. So the last two competitors both failing to get good lifts.
Loaders load the bar to 240 kilos, rack height 19.
So I have to say, the people of Georgia have got to be pretty happy with the way things are developing here, because Akaki Jinchiratsi will go next, the last competitor in the second round, and he's already got the heaviest lift of 235 kilograms. And now he will attempt 240. So this is actually a big lift for a couple of reasons, because if he hits 240, I think it's going to be difficult for his competitors to get past him, so that will lock up a gold medal for him if he can get this. But also his two fellow competitors have failed in their attempts to lift their second round lifts. So that also means that if Jinchiratsi gets this lift and can get the third lift, he might also win another medal for the total lift as well. So it could be a double gold possibly for Jinchiratsi. So Jinchiratsi getting set.
1 minute.
Georgia Paralympic powerlifting fans getting closer to a second gold medal at this competition. And that's a step even closer. That's a good lift. Arms up in the air, and that's white out. So 240 kilograms for Jinchiratsi. So he's looking in good shape at this point.
Loaders load the bar to 160 kilos, rack height 17.
I might have to double check my notes, but I believe if he is able to win the gold medal, it'll be the first time we've heard the Georgia anthem. There are medals handed out for total lifts, but they do not play the anthems for them for our viewing pleasure.
Attempt representing Azerbaijan, Talib Zinalov.
So the other thing will be interesting if Jinchiratsi decides to maybe go for the European record, perhaps. 244 kilograms. Apologies, it's 248 kilograms. Anyway, before we can start looking at that, let's have a look at Taleb Zenilov's third lift, 160 kilograms here. Oh, that's not happening. Got a bad.
No
He's
lift.
disappointed in himself too. Frustrated. And you'll see on the replay, just didn't really get a good grip of the bar.
Loaders load the bar to 210 kilos, rack height 17.
I just never really got that going.
For the third attempt, representing Azerbaijan, Shamu Aslanov.
Shamu Aslanov going next. So he's looking for a little bit of redemption here. Wasn't able to get the first lift completed at 200 kilograms. Then his second lift at 208 was unsuccessful. So now he's going to go even heavier, 210 kilograms. So here we go. Let's see if he can get this done. Wants to avoid the bombing out, which is no good lift on all three attempts.
No lift.
No, he doesn't get it done. It's the press sequence. Tough day at the office
Loaders load the bar
for
to
Aslanov.
234 kilos, rack height 21.
So he ends up bombing out. Didn't have a good lift on all three attempts. Another look.
For the third attempt, representing Georgia, Georgi Latsabidze.
So Georgi Latsabidze will go next. So Latsabidze will try to make up for his missed lift in the second round. 234 kilograms he was unable to lift. So he'll try it again here.
1 minute.
Cutting it a little close to the time. But plenty of free time to get it done. Crowd likes it. What do the referees think?
No lift.
It's no lift. The press sequence again. So unfortunate for
lift challenge has been
Tbilisi.
submitted for the third
Tbilisi.
attempt representing Georgia Grogi Tbilisi.
So Tbilisi's coach decides to challenge for the second lift in a row. I think it's a bit of a desperate challenge, to be honest. But you never know. Challenged in the last round and was unsuccessful.
As no left.
And this challenge has been rejected as well. So 2 in a row. Why not challenge? You may as well.
235 kilos, height 17.
Good round of applause for Tbilisi. So he'll finish in third position, guaranteed, with his original lift in the first round of 227 kilograms. But it's now down to 2, and quite frankly, it's really already decided who's going to win gold, silver, and bronze, because Tbilisi's got the bronze, and Jamil El-Shelbli has decided on 235 kilograms, and the leader, Akaki Jinshiratsi, has already got a lift of 240 kilograms, so he knows that he's not going to be able to catch him. Well, we've got something exciting coming up, I can tell you. A little bit of a tease for the last lift of the competition on Sunday. Last lift of the competition overall for the singles events, for the team events tomorrow. So, nice build up for this final lift of the day, the final lift of the individual competition. We'll tell you about that after Jamil El-Shelbli tries to successfully get 235 kilograms lifted rather, and unable to do it.
No left.
Gave it a good try, but not this time. Press sequence the issue. But he will take home a silver medal, 230 kilograms. That was his first lift of the day.
Loaders load the bar to 249 kilos, rack height 19.
Get a look at the missed lift. Just didn't quite have it halfway up. Arms locked up a bit. And not the full press sequence that you need. So, it all comes down to this final lift. Final lift of the day. Final lift of the individual competition. And ironically, it's an athlete from Georgia.
Then it will be a new elite European record.
So a lot on the line here. So we already know that Akaki Jinshiratsi has the gold medal in his back pocket. We already know that he's got the total lifts taken care of, so he's going to win that. And in front of his home fans, in his home country, he has a chance now to set a European record. His first lift was 235 kilograms. His second lift was 240 kilograms. And now this last lift is 249 kilograms. So that set by Anton Krukov of the Ukraine, who did it in Georgia last year. So the record was 248 kilograms. Can Jinshiratsi break that record in his home country? And what a moment it would be. Final lift of the day. Let's see, can he do it? His coach thinks so. He thinks so.
No lift.
Oh, but a no lift from the referees. The stop sequence
A
from
lift
two of the
challenge has been
referees.
submitted for the third attempt.
And it's going to be a
from
challenge from the
Georgia,
coach. I think
Akaki Jinratzi.
that was going to happen. Oh, what a finish that would have been. Look at the crowd stand. The crowd would have gone wild if he'd gotten that good lift. There's still a chance with the challenge.
The challenge has been rejected, and the lift remains
And
as
the
no
challenge has
lift.
been rejected. Oh, disappointing finish to the competition. I mean, it still works out well for Akaki Jinchiratsi. He still wins the gold medal. He still wins the total lift medal as well. But what a moment that would have been if he was able to get that lift. He would have had the European record and he would have been able to do it on home soil. But still, pretty good consolation prize to win a couple of gold medals. And Georgia has only won one gold medal so far, so we're going to see the anthem played, and it's going to be a nice moment for the crowd and a nice way to finish up, kind of an ironic way to finish up the competition since the event is here in Tbilisi. That's the way maybe it should end, with the last individual competition being won by somebody from the home nation. So there it is. Akaki Jinchiratsi, 240 kilograms. That's the gold medal lift. 230 kilograms for El Shebli from Jordan. And that's Tbilisi from Georgia as well. 227 kilograms. So you're going to see two Georgian athletes on the podium for this final ceremony of the day. So the victory ceremony will be coming up in a matter of moments, and then we will discuss the plans for tomorrow and what we'll be seeing tomorrow here in Tbilisi, Georgia.
the victory ceremony for the men's over 107 kilos category. Please welcome the medalists. Medals will be presented by the President of the Georgian Paralympic Committee, Rati Yonatamishvili. Bronze medalist representing Georgia, Georgi Latsabetsi.
So the final medal ceremony taking place, the men's over 107 kilogram category. And what a moment for the country of Georgia, having the opportunity to have two members of their nation on the podium, bronze and gold. Very impressive stuff from both athletes. Akaki Jincharitsi gets the gold medal, and what a moment for him, as he will get to hear his national anthem in front of his home country and his home nation, as the crowd stands in applause, and an opportunity now to hear the gold medal anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so a great moment to finish off this Sunday of competition, as we see the two Georgian athletes on the podium. Georgi Latsabetsi winning the bronze medal, Akaki Jincharitsi winning the gold, and in between them from Jordan, Jamil Al-Shebli winning the silver. What a moment. So Georgia only won one gold medal before this final event, and now they get a gold medal, and they also pick up a bronze to boot, and an opportunity to get some nice photography. A nice moment for the athletes. And the president of the Georgian Paralympic Committee, Rati Yonatamishvili, also presenting the medals. So a nice touch from that perspective as well. So probably couldn't ask for a better finish to the competition on Sunday. The only thing missing was perhaps the opportunity for Jincharitsi to get the European record. It's a big party on stage. Everybody coming up on stage. Family members and friends, everyone coming up for a great moment. Good to see. So that's the end of the individual competitions at this World Cup event in Tbilisi, Georgia. So we've had some great action on Saturday and Sunday, but it's not all over just yet. There's still team events coming up. Tomorrow on Monday, the men's team event will be first, followed by the women's team event, where they'll go head-to-head the teams will, 3 teams each, and then there'll be a gold medal match as well. So one team will be eliminated, and then we'll see 2 other teams fight it out for gold. I haven't looked at the start list just yet. Don't believe they've been released, but you have to think that the home nation will have a team, and you would think that Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan will likely have teams. Perhaps Poland. We'll have to wait and see. No mixed event, just a men's event and a women's event. So that's the action for tomorrow. So an extremely busy day today. 9 different events started just after 10 o'clock in the morning. It's now just after 9 p.m. local time, but we've really enjoyed the action and the competition. A lot of good moments, a lot of medals won by a bunch of different countries. And I hope you've enjoyed the action throughout the day, or maybe if you've been coming and going throughout the day, you've had a chance to watch the action from wherever you may be. So I want to thank everybody behind the scenes for making this happen, everybody on site for the production, and for all the work that they've put into making this event special for a number of people. My name's John Horn. Glad to have been with you for the entire day, the last couple of days, and I'll be back for one more day tomorrow as we wrap up this competition, the 2025 Powerlifting World Cup competition